Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At point guard,
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
And now, the New York Knicks starters. They've got Hart, Miles McBride out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. McBride's shot is off. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Trailblazers. Anunoby finds Towns, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, that's the thing about Towns. You hit a three, and it's the big man who gets revenge on the other end.
Pass to Kamare. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hart with it. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby, no good. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Kings.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Towns, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Simons from outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simon right on the money.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Avdia. Anunoby, good.
3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamit's checked in.
Number 44, Landry Shamet.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Sharp against Bridges. 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Towns.
And that's outstanding defense and timing by Towns. Good to see him making an impact on this end.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's McBride, covered by Simons. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. Can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Free throw good, Simons. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Pass to Klingon. Outside, Avdia. The three. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Here's Shamet. No good on the triple. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by one. Back to Sharp. It's not going to go for him. Bridges with some nice defense. Shamet with it. Now Avdia defending.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
That's too hard. There's the pick for three. The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Now Klingon. Outside, Avdia. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Klingon. And it's blocked. Up top, Hart. Defended by Avdia. Bridges for three. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Looking now at some numbers for Anthony Simons.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Outside, Avdia. Fires for three. Rebounded by Hart.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Scoot Henderson. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. A different look now for Portland. Reith is checked in. And Walker subbed in for Anthony Simons. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers trail by 5. Walker with a screen for Henderson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Sharp against Bridges. Here's Towns. And the basket is good. Towns has got 7.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
Pass to Reith. Buries the 20-footer. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 5-point game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Now it's the time when you think it. Get loud for your Blazers. Breaker dance through.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Miles McBride. Hart kicks to Payne. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Murray. The steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. In fourth, the Trailblazers. Number 5, the Knicks.
It's been a constant for both teams. The second chance opportunities, they make the most out of every offensive rebound.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Knicks leading by 4. Robinson sets a screen for Payne. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Henderson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Well, part of why he's playing so well is in how they're using him. They're not asking him to do things that are outside of his skill set.
That one is no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Hart kicks to Payne. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Walker. Now Henderson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Henderson, no good. New York's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. That's a floater go, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Here's Payne. Off target from outside. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. Here's Sharp. Hits it from three-point range. Sharp's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. Payne passes to Anunoby. Out to Payne. There's a screen by Achua. Payne's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the inside. Here's Walker, and it's blocked.
2 minutes remaining.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Here's Reith. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. 1:11 left to play in the first. Payne passes to Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Simons, he's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. Trailblazers trail by 7. Henderson looking it over. Simons from outside. And a Shamet with the rebound. The Knicks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Payne. Anunoby against Simons. Anunoby, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Reith. Over Robinson, and Reith gets it to go. Reith has got 5, and we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Towns. Mikal Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at small forward.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
Pass to Avdia. Good on the triple.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Towns, the pass to McBride. Comes up empty down low. Trailblazers trail by 4. Henderson outside. Right wing. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match, the capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And he can't get the first one. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game. And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Towns, a screen on Henderson. Bridges for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons Tries again. A nice shot by Klingon.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Towns kicks to Robinson. A fader. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Simon. And here's Henderson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bridges inside. Henderson defending. Bridges misses. Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside, Simons. Back to Avdia. Here's Klingon. Out to Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Klingon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, Klingon isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Towns, a screen on Simon. A 3 ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. Klingon with it. 9 points last game. And it's Simons missing. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And stolen by Simon. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And it's tied up with that one. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. It's blocked. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Reed. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, fans. On the court is your white star. It's time for feature.
Take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at New York, unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And right now for the Knicks,
Their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Denny Avdia. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load. Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now Sharp, 10 points for him. Pass to Henderson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Sharp. No good, shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Hart the pass to McBride. Driving in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size.
Right.
And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Reith is checked in. Jabari Walker comes in for Shaedon Sharp. Murray's checked in for Avdia. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. Pass to Kamare. Now, here's Simons. 26 points for him last game against Golden State.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
It's picked off. Pass to Walker. Simons with the ball. Cans it from downtown. Simons has got 13.
Well, it took Simons some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get ready, everybody. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best move. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's see those moves. Oh, that's nice.
Group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. Landry Shamet's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Miles McBride. Portland on defense. They trail by 1. Here's Shamet. The three-pointer, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for Portland. He'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Simons from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Shamet missing. Portland's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The shot from the low post is good. Reith has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Robinson a screen on Simon. Payne can't hit. And for Portland, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Shamet. Three-pointer, Simons sinks the triple. Simons has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Shamet. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento. And here is Simons. Lets it go from deep. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Robinson. They need this from 6 away. Misses the baby hook. Portland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Murray dishes to Walker. Simons the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Shamet's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And Simons, here we go. Reith unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The dunk by Achua.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Simons. Robinson with the block. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Pass to Robinson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Kamare. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the 3-ball is good. Simons has got 19 points.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one in.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Portland leading.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
2 on the clock. And Reith gets it to go. Reith has got 4 points now in the quarter. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joined by Coach Thibodeau. Coach, any areas to clean up in the second half?
They're missing some shots, but the thing I don't like is we're giving up the second shot. So the rebounding is something we got to get corrected.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And looking around the league as we welcome you tonight. Lots of action unfolding. Let's check it out. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Probably a foregone conclusion out there.
Going to be an uphill battle to come back.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Knicks trail by 4. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Sharp against Bridges. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here's Klingon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Teams will foul Klingon. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Klingon. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Avdia. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges passes to McBride. Towns, the screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Bounce pass, Avdia. They grab their own miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For the lead, McBride, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Trailblazers' shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Outside, Avdia pulls up, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Avdia's got his second basket of the night. Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Knocked loose. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt. Make a little noise. We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loudest fans in the building. T-shirts are going out now. Look out and grab one. It's time for some t-shirts. Here they come.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland.
Number
Well, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Donovan Clingan on top.
He's been playing some very determined basketball here lately. It's showing in those rebounding numbers.
Here's Kamare. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Henderson passes to Avdia. Here's Kamare. Sharp with it. He's got 10. Clock at 4. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Henderson, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
McBride's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Sharpe. Off target with his 3. The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter, 4 of 8. Looking to end his cold spell, and McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the game tied up here for New York. Now Sharpe, 12 points for him. From outside the arc, that ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Hart, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Henderson passes to Sharpe. For the 3, it's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Anunoby outside to the paint. Fades away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Henderson outside. Sharpe sets the pick for Henderson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Tips it for the lead. Rebounded by Kamare. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by New York. Low block shot on the way, and they take the lead. Hart's got 9 points. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Avdia, the pass to Henderson. The shot by Sharp, nobody around, and he's good on the three ball.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Andrew Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Miles McBride. Portland on defense. The lead is 2. Robinson a screen on Simon. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Looking now at some numbers for Bridges. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Hart the pass to Payne. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons kicks to Anderson. Back to Simons. Oh, good on the triple. The Knicks shooting 47% since getting things started in the 3rd quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Simons surveying the D. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Well, defensively, it's tough to chase Simons all over the floor.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And they can't run away from this problem. Free throw shooting continues to be an issue that they need to address.
Shaedon Sharp's checked in for Murray. He hits the 2nd from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Hart the pass to Robinson. The Trailblazers pull it in. Simons Simons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Avdia finds Sharp. Shoots over Shamet. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 20 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Bobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic LU jam.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
Henderson outside. Connects from three-point range. Henderson's got 8.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And good that time. Robinson's got it all tied up now for New York.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Shamet. That 3 off the mark. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Reith, guarded by Robinson. Now here's Simons. Shoots over Shamet. And it's Simons missing.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Shamet kicks to Payne, lets the 3 fly, trains the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Reith. Here's the screen. Henderson. Payne grabs the board.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Klingon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Robinson a screen on Sharp. And that one's good. Shamet.
3.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
He can't get it to go. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Knicks lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, we got to do a better job. We got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots.
You know, GA, he's always preaching constantly. Defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. We've got Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. The Knicks leading by 5. New York moving the ball around. Towns a screen on Avdia. Yep, it counts. Anunoby's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Knicks.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
3-pointer, Simons.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. From the arc, buries it from 3-point range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
McBride's shot is off.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Klingon the screen for Simons. Misses the three.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
At the line for the Knicks, Josh Hart taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game.
And here's Sharp. Henderson with a screen on Bridges. To the middle, 6 to shoot. Klingon's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 5. McBride passes to Anunoby.
Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Anunoby. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Abdia, pass to Klingon. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 7. Anunoby outside. Towns with it. Over Klingon. And it's good for 2.
Well, there's a real confidence to Towns inside. Even with the man right up on him, he's not going to give in.
Henderson outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
McBride finds Anunoby. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Unloads, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Anunoby has the open look. Drills it from outside.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to Klingon. Down low, Sharp. And the layup is good. Sharp's got 24.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
This one for 3. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Bridges.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kumar is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted. What do you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
That's just a great job of finishing by Klingon. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Hart. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It's tipped.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Sharp with it. And stolen by Anunoby. McBride finds Hart. Back to McBride. Trains it from beyond the arc. McBride's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bounce pass Avdia. Inside. And Sharp has it in the corner. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Hart with it. Klingon defending. Avdia against Anunoby. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 14. Henderson outside. Klingon the screen for Henderson. Sinks the three-pointer. Henderson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Trailblazers.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Towns down low, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Simons, he's checked in for Klingon.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 1, Ant-Man.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Outside, Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Here's Anunoby, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anunoby's got 15 points here in the second half.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Henderson, and Henderson throws it down hard.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New York. Miles.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Avdia kicks to Simons. Pass to Kamare. From outside, off the mark.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
Simons from outside buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Outside, Avdia. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Towns. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kamari's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Avdia. He's guarded by Anunoby. That one goes in, and that's 10 points for Denny Avdia.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Towns, a screen on Simon. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Got a hand on it. Bridges against Sharp. Three-pointer, Simon. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. And that one's good, Towns. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
McBride's shot is off.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Here's Bridges. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they